Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Welcome back to Nate's Rooms Podcast. I'm your humble host, N8. Today we have the homie, Julian Hanlan. Did I say your last name right? Hanlan.
Hanlan, yep.
Yeah, I said it right. Yeah, this CEO of 2klife, baby. Yo, been wanting to talk to Julian for a while. I remember Julian, we did some skits back in the day from way back, homie.
Yeah, that was like
Damn, that was a while ago.
2012, 2011, 2012. So like
11,
almost like
2012. Right.
9 years.
Damn, I remember when y'all first was starting like 2klife and everything. Now, and I remember Joel was telling me about it, and y'all was starting off like I think in a warehouse or something like that. Was that where
Um,
y'all do y'all first thing? First, my bad. First, before you answer that, can you tell people a little bit about 2klife and how it started and everything?
yeah, so 2klife, for those that don't know, is pretty much a multifaceted entertainment company. We like you said, I'm the CEO, so like it started as friends and then it grew into like something business, like a successful business. Pretty much the members all are connected through me. I know some of the members from middle school, some from high school, and some from college. And I just mashed all my friends up together. Genuinely though, not with any business intentions. I just wanted all my friends to be each other's friends. And then through that, being in college, I guess that's where like our creative juices started flowing and stuff. And it actually started by us throwing a party. So before we did any of the skits or movies or anything like that, we wanted to throw a back to school party for FAU our sophomore year, and it was successful. And then so like our first year or two, that's what we focused on, parties, and then after that it started branching out into other things.
Damn, that's dope. And so that's dope because you said like it started out because you know what my assumption was that you like when y'all started you was like, oh, he's good at marketing, he's good at like making
Nah.
clothing, he's good at that. So that's what I thought. Like us, RTH was like, damn, they built something dope, and that's what we thought. Y'all had it figured out already from the beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't even like think like that, like to know everybody's strengths and like what they are good at. Like that was not nothing that came to mind.
Man,
It was literally just, you my dog, you gonna be his dog, this my dog too, y'all need to, let's
yeah.
have fun type shit.
Word. So how do you manage all that? You know, like all that, just working the parties, the events, everything like that, and then the business side, and then having to keep these connections and relationships with even like celebrities that you know and all this other stuff.
To be honest, it's pretty tough, but I guess I've been doing it for so long. Like now it's pretty like second nature. But sometimes when I have time to myself and I sit back and think about the amount of stuff that I'm managing and maintaining, I'm like, and like it takes a lot. But to answer your question, just teamwork is really what helps me. Like, like the load isn't all on me. And so this is where my friends come into play, because we all have the same goal to make it, like we don't feel like we made it yet. So we're still striving to make it by whatever our standards are. So with that being said, with the common goal in between all of us, like, everybody takes their share of the work.
Right.
Like I'm not even the most business minded in the crew. Like I rather do all the other stuff other than the actual business stuff. You feel me?
Right.
And then
Right.
that's when like the well and all them come in.
Nice. That's dope. That's dope. So it's like distributed basically like equally across everybody, and everybody
Yeah,
pretty much holds up their workload, what they're supposed to do and stuff.
yeah.
That's dope. And how you doing with this whole pandemic shit? Like how you doing personally, like right now?
Personally, like if you really want me to be honest, like the type of personality I have, like I'm enjoying it because like we just came off our last pool party right before like things got super serious, and the amount of like stress and like effort that goes into like executing like a perfectly thrown pool party, like it's overwhelming for me at times. So now like I'm enjoying the fact that I can just have time to like focus on myself and like relax and really like, take it easy for a second.
Damn, that's dope. Yeah, yeah. So, with all this going on with the pandemic and coronavirus and this crazy shit, so what do you think about your business now as far as it moving forward with the pool parties and stuff like that? Is there a way? Are you currently in the works of changing things up, or you think everything's gonna be back to normal and you just continue business the same way?
That's a great question. Like really, I don't know. So like I don't I don't want to like I've been brainstorming like different things, but I don't want to make any decisions too soon until I like know like one thing that I do want to mention now that you asked, I just thought about it. Like we had we've been doing a pool party since 2012, and so this 2020 is like our 8th year doing a pool party, but it's always been a South Florida pool party, whether it's been Palm Beach, Dade County, or Broward County. So this year we've been planning since November 2019. Like this year was going to be the first year that we took the pool party on the road. We were planning to do a tour that went to DC, Atlanta, Jamaica, in addition to being down here in South Florida. And so the coronavirus really messed that up because
Uh,
like this was going to be the year that the rest of the nation could see like what we have to offer. And like our growth was really supposed to be like big this year. So me, my optimistic mind, I'm hoping by 2022 things are back to normal so we can pick up where we left off as far as the tour wise. I don't see us having a. I personally don't see us having a pool party this year. That's just how. By the way things are going, I don't see how. Because our pool party brings in 2,500 people. I don't know because I've been hearing with the sports like they might not have fans, like they might do the sports without fans. So with like those type of things, I don't see how this year 2,500 people will be able to be in the same place drinking and shaking ass and twerking and
right, right. And like,
shit.
so what do you think about like the clubs and the bars and everywhere where people usually hang out and have fun? Like, you think that's done for now? Like, you think that that's something that's going to be held off till 2022, 2021 as well?
Maybe like I could later on in the year, like
Mm,
maybe come fall, I could see bars, like things, I feel like they might limit things to like maybe 100 people. Like, slowly I feel like the capacity will start rising. Like,
right, right.
okay, 50 people, 100 people. But when you talking about like gigantic events, I don't see those happening.
Damn, it's wild.
And they might even limit it to like some my friend that's in the entertainment industry, he told me that what he heard is like they might have bars open, and they might do things like curfews, like instead of it being open till 4 a.m. now it's 1 a.m. Little things like that just to
Right.
but it is gonna be different. So it's gonna affect us. It's gonna affect us. I can't tell if it's gonna be negative or positive because I want to be optimistic, but we are gonna be affected. People that do things like parties and stuff like that.
Right, right. Yeah, and I hope were you guys able to get the small business loan or apply for it and everything like that?
We're in the process. We're in the process of
Yeah,
getting
yeah. Because these friggin' big players who got the big lawyers, the multi-trillion dollar companies over here stealing all the money, some of them had to
it.
send it back, you know? It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When real companies out here that's got real shit going on, needs it. And it's fucked up. But they're setting out a second wave of money, so it should be reaching everybody, all the businesses anyway. So everybody should be covered as far as that. But yeah, bro, it's just crazy to me, like all these things happening, and like I'm just wondering what the future holds. And I'm glad that you have an optimistic mind. I was talking to my homie, he's a filmmaker, Francie Moreau, and he's on the same wave. He's just like, yo, I'm just about right now. I'm optimistic and I'm just trying to be my better self in these times. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the same thing you on. You know, you're not really stressing over it like, man, I don't know when, but you know, you just doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right.
Definitely.
So do you and the team meet often about, you know, this whole thing or
I mean, to be honest, I keep in touch with all my friends like all the time. So when I talk to my friends on the phone for like hours out of the day. Like I literally go down the line and call all of them. And so like through talking to them so much, it's in every convo, I'm always like brainstorming ideas, like, you know, being productive as far as conversing wise. So my mind is always working. It's never at rest.
I remember watching a vlog like back in the day, I think a 2klife vlog, and you were saying in one of the vlogs, you're like, bruh, and it was so true because you're like, yo, I'd rather make 30 G's on something that I love to do rather than make like 100 or 80,000 on some bullshit I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like something
facts.
that you built and shit. It was like, damn. I was like, yo, word, that's true.
I
Like,
said that.
yeah, yes, you don't even remember. I said that when?
I believe I said that. I just don't
Yeah,
remember that vlog.
yeah, you said it in the vlog, but you know, you see, like people watch that shit. Like I watched it, I was like, yeah, damn, word. And you know, shit like that keeps me going too, cause it's like it keeps you striving for like, you know, trying to make yourself better, so that you just keep going for your dream and shit that you want, and you turn that shit into reality, bro. That shit, like 2K life is huge, man. This shit is awesome, dog. So
Appreciate
to see
that.
you from way, I wish you can fucking get that clip and then put it back, like, you know, put on
I'm
your
gonna try to,
IG,
I'm gonna
let
try to
motherfuckers
find
see
it.
it. Yo, you
I'm gonna,
gotta find that shit. It's somewhere in your vlogs back in the day. But yeah, man. And what about movies and filmmaking, man? Is that something still
um,
you looking on? You just like fuck
yeah.
it, because you
I
killed
don't
it.
want.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nah, I don't want to jinx anything, but we have something in the works. But I don't want to say it right
Say
now.
it. I'm like, yeah, I feel you. You
But the
can't say it.
people, I can tell you that the people will be happy. They'll be extremely pleased. But like, just even with filmmaking, like, you know Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky. Yeah, Ricky Flynn.
He moved to LA like 2 years ago. So
Yeah,
he's bi-coastal, so he's back and forth. But since the whole pandemic, he's been in LA. So it's putting a halt on that. But we have stuff in the work. So I'm always going to be acting. Like
yeah, man.
that's the passion that I have.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, bro. Cause the last movie that I was like, damn, this dude went in. Oh no, it's a web series. Damn, what was it called? Where you were like, I think you're some type of sex addict or some shit. Like, yeah,
Nah, you talking about not sex. You talking
not
about
not not friends, not friends. Because friends was tight, but it was
Diary of
the other one.
Diary of a Cheating Man.
Yeah, that one, Diary of a Cheating Man. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, Julian going in here, bro. I'm like, yo, this shit, wow. But it was good though, and I like the narration and all that. It was dope. It was very well put together, man. I was like, damn,
Appreciate
it's tight. That's why I was like, oh shit, Julian done took a break, but you balancing so much shit, so I understood why the break was there too. But
it. Yeah.
also, I wanted to ask you lastly, like, do you really have two girlfriends, or is this bullshit that I'm hearing in the streets? I'm
Nah,
walking
I
around
did.
Park East. I'm walking around Park East, Melrose. Julian got two girlfriends. I'm like, what? Like I'm hearing the birds chirping it. Julian got two girlfriends. I don't know. Is it true or is it bullshit? I'm the streets talking, B.
I did have two girlfriends,
You did have
but
two girlfriends?
yeah, not currently. For 2 years. For 2 years.
For 2 years?
From 2017. Yeah. It was all over my page and stuff.
How is that possible, bro? Like the only person I can see that I saw that like I don't know if you're comfortable about talking about this or you kind of uncomfortable talking about it.
Go ahead. I got a
Oh, okay.
podcast.
All right, cool. Yeah. Nah, because the only person that I seen that was able to pull it off, that I thought that was the only person doing it was D-Ray Davis. I don't know if you heard of him, the comedian
The
cat.
comedian. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then when I heard you had two girlfriends, I was like, what? I was like, nah. And then I seen a picture of you and two girls, but I was like, oh, nah, this is just you posted up with two girls. That's it. Like, and then I seen another picture with the same two girls, and I was like, oh. they're just really good friends. It's impossible. There's no way that he has two girlfriends. So I never
Nah.
got that confirmation. But damn, so 2 years, was that tough or what? Or was that the best?
Um,
Was those the best 2 years of
it,
your life?
I would say it had its moments, ups and downs, just like any relationship, to be honest. So
Right,
it's just that you're just dealing with two people, but like there was times where I felt like the happiest I ever was, and then there was times where I was stressed. You know, I'm still a human being at the end of the day, so I still got emotions. I still go through things, but I don't regret it or nothing like that.
right, right. What did your mom say, bro?
My mom supports anything I do, really.
That's
She
dope.
might have her reservations, but I mean, it is what it is. Like I'm her son, so it the apple don't fall too far from the tree. I actually just did. I'm at my mom's house right now. I'm in my old room, but I just did a reaction video to my new single "Sex Symbol" with my mom. So I just let her hear it for the first time, and it's
Oh,
like an explicit, like raunchy ass song. So she just heard that. My mom is very in tune with like what I got going on in my life, whether it's relationships, work, anything like that.
nice. That's dope.
Mhm.
Yeah, so let's talk about the music too, man. Um, so when, cause I don't know, I don't remember when you started. I know you used to play around with the music, but did you just start like making music just recently?
Yeah. I mean, I used to when I was in high school. I had two mixtapes that came out, and then once I got to college, I just stopped. Um, and then I just recently, like I would say, it's like November 2019, started up again. Just basically, like people been telling me to do it because like I know I'm able to do it, but I really just one day just thought about like all the resources I have, and through our parties and stuff, like I put a lot of local artists on platforms and connected them with certain people. But then I just sat and thought one day, like all the stuff that I've done for other people, just out of the love and just for my love for music, I could do that for myself.
Word.
Because really, I felt like I was doing myself a disservice and doing my supporters a disservice because like they really like love me. You feel me? So
Word. Yeah, true, true. I like the track because I got the track that you sent through text, and I was like, damn, this is dope. Like, this is Julian. I'm like, okay, like that's
which
what,
one I sent you?
this one. I was just listening to it earlier too. It's this one called which one with Zoe Dollars, and damn,
Oh
how
yeah,
so you knew Zoe Dollars too? That was one of your like, 'cause I like Zoe Dollars. I listened to a couple.
that's my whole point. Like I just have all the resources to be a successful rapper, so I might as well put forth
Right.
it and use it. Like I got the connections, I got through all my other business ventures and avenues and stuff like that. So why not just you like benefit off the resources? So yeah, shout out to Zoe Dollars for doing that, and Ben the Don, he's on there.
So word man, definitely. And is there any are you working on any EPs right now or anything like that?
Yeah, when is this interview gonna drop?
Oh, this gonna drop next week. I'm gonna drop it.
Okay, so I could say it on here. My first project is gonna come out May 15th, Friday, May 15th.
Nice,
It's
nice.
called Feed My Ego.
Feed my ego.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And you know what's funny? I was gonna ask you a question too. Like when you're in a relationship with two women, their ego has to like almost go away too, and yours as well, right? Like your ego
Um,
almost has to
um,
you have to like in order for that to work.
yeah, you're right. That's the in order for it to work. So in a perfect world, yeah, but I have trouble. Like my ego is very big, so I have that's something I struggle with.
Right,
So
right. Okay,
within that comes complications and all that.
I feel you. I feel you. And just what advice like would you give anybody going through this whole pandemic shit right now, and they got a lot of shit going on, but at the same time they wanna better themselves, but they feel like this is like an obstacle that they got. They don't got no job right now. They don't got no bread, but they want to be CEO and they want to run their own shit one day. Like, what advice do you that you could give them for like right now?
Oh, okay. To be honest, I would tell whoever, girl, guy, young person, older person, my age, whatever, I would tell them to use this time, whatever time that they have, to really just brainstorm. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I my mind runs like 1,000 miles a minute. So like, I'm always brainstorming. I'm always thinking of new things. I'm always jotting them down in my iPhone and notes. And like, to be honest, you don't have to even take it a step further than that. I feel like brainstorming is the most important part, and let ideas and stuff come to you naturally. Don't ever underestimate ways that you could make an income. Like you said, if you lost your job, like, but you're fortunate enough to have a car, like, just think, like, you could do DoorDash, Uber Eats, what is the Instacart? Like, I heard people are thriving off Instacart. Um, don't be afraid to temporarily do something that you may not like, if it's going to get you financial gain or keep you stable financially. And then once stuff gets back to normal, you don't have to be committed to that job. You don't have to be committed to that hustle. Like, you feel me? Even OnlyFans, that's something that
Yeah. Yo, go word.
I approve of that. Like, just be creative. To be honest, I like, one thing though, I would say, don't pressure yourself. So like I said, let everything come naturally. I saw a lot of memes where it was like, if you don't come out of this tragedy pandemic with a new hustle or something, you need to check yourself. I personally don't agree with that. I feel like you don't have to. Like, you may find peace or happiness from within, like, from doing whatever. Like, you feel me? You might just reconnect with yourself, and that's all you need. So when things get back to normal, like, now you're motivated because you're at peace with yourself. Like, so don't put that pressure. Don't let the world or social media pressure you into feeling like you have to do something. You don't have to do it. Let everything come naturally.
Damn, fucking perfectly said, bro. Hey, Julian, man, thank you so much for coming through Nate's room, man.
Bro,
Stay up over there on your side, bro. Are you you in Fort Lauderdale? You in your old crib? So you must be in Fort Lauderdale then.
I'm in Plantation right now,
Plantation?
but I live in Margate though.
Oh, right. Yeah, my people's live in Park East. Oh shit, y'all had a fucking music video and everything, man. Niggas ain't getting no notification or nothing.
I never knew your peoples lived in Park East. I didn't.
Yeah. Your cousin Marlon, no? He didn't even say nothing to me, bro.
To be honest, I didn't even tell him. It was so many people.
Oh shit! So Marlon gonna find out right now. Yo, Marlon, the liar.
Look, if I didn't invite you, I promise when things get back to normal, we gonna do a better video shoot with more people. That was really. I was trying to be a responsible person and still have a good amount of people there, but not really breaking the quarantine social distance laws. Like, I didn't want it to be overwhelmingly, like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I know they say like 10 people. I would say we probably had like 20 people. So I'm like, I don't want to. I'm pushing it, but I don't want to push it.
25, motherfucker. All right.
All right, 25. 25.
I counted, bitch. Okay. Yo, but hey, appreciate you, Julian, for coming through. And
Appreciate you for having me.
yeah, man, thanks for dropping the knowledge, bro. Stay up, stay safe.
No doubt.
Peace
Y'all
out.
keep what y'all doing too, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. We staying strong, bro.
All right.
All right, peace out, bro.